All right. Welcome to another episode of Bacon and Naes. You want to intro the episode? You want to restart? Have you intro the episode?
Nope.
Well, I'm going to throw it to you.
Welcome.
Wait. Okay, you start.
All right, ready? Go.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bacon and Naes.
I'm Naes.
And I am Jimmy Lopez.
Well, you're also Bacon.
Yes, I am Bacon.
Now you are, anyway.
Yes.
You're the co-host. We are co-hosts.
Co-hosting.
Co-hosting together as one. Although we're speaking at different times. If we did the entire show,
it would be terrible to just do this the whole time.
Let's script out the entire episode and then speak the exact same words at the same time all the way through. Oh, I thought you were going to start.
No, I was going to and then thought, no, I'm not going to do that shit. Although it would be hilarious to just like take our separate voices in post and put them together on top of each other.
That would take so long.
Yeah, well, it's just Tim's time. I don't give a shit.
All right. Well,
what's he doing? Writing a novel and playing Dungeons and Dragons? Fuck off.
He's doing both of those things.
He is doing both of those things.
We're gonna get to Tim in a second.
I'm just giving him shit. Good for him.
Welcome to episode number 96, yet to be named. Let's see here.
It's always one of my favorite parts, by the way.
What, the beginning?
No, coming up with a name like.
Oh yeah, well you figured that out after the fact, so I can't say what it's gonna be now.
Well, you could go into it and be like, oh, I got this script. I know exactly. These are the bullet points we want to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It never fucking goes that way.
It doesn't. It never will.
No.
So,
no. That's
episode 96. First thing I'm gonna tell the listeners and the YouTubers is go to baconnays.com, go to the very bottom of the homepage, click through our Amazon link, and that will help support the show. It throws us a couple pennies.
It's a big link. You can't miss it.
It's huge. It's positively huge.
Huge.
It won't add anything on to the cost of your purchases. You just shop normally. And because you went through our link, they'll throw a couple ducats our way. Everybody's happy at the end of the day. Right?
MadDucats.com.
And you won't be mad.
No.
You'll be happy.
Oh, yeah, because you're getting stuff that you need.
Exactly. To make your life seem like it's worth something.
Like cat toys.
Oh, yes. Or you can buy those from Lindsay. She'll happily supply you with cat toys.
Yet?
Has she what?
Has she made an Etsy yet?
I believe she does have an Etsy.
Okay.
It's not very successful, though. So get on that, too.
Yeah.
That won't support this, but still appreciate it.
But it'll put money into your cat fund.
Yes, which we sorely need.
Yeah.
That's it for the plugs. Except for, obviously, just go to baconnays.com for any kind of related content that you want. Right?
Correct.
Right at the top here, we are going to address these lovely mic improvements. We have stands now. We have microphone covers now, so our P's aren't going to be so pa-pa-pa, like a shocking bolt in your face when I say pineapple. Let's hope that just did something.
Prickly pear. I forced that one through.
Yeah, when you accentuate it, it doesn't help. But when you're just talking normally, it helps. So, may our voices sound pretty. And when we punctuate things, you aren't getting a pow in your eardrums. See what I did there? I used a P when I was explaining that a lot.
Just went poop, pee.
Poopy.
Pee-pee.
Anyway, the bar of this episode is getting lower as we continue.
Shit happens.
Next thing I want to get to is the Onyx Edge Studios podcast listeners page. It's something like that. Just look up Onyx Edge group, and the Onyx Edge listeners group should come up.
Yeah.
That's where we post a bunch of podcast related stuff, extra photos and that kind of thing that you aren't going to see on the normal website. or your iTunes or anything like that. Let's go to the Facebook listeners group. What's that?
Supplemental stuff.
Yeah, and some metal stuff too.
Ooh.
Yeah. Extras. It's like when you used to get DVDs because you don't do that anymore, and they had that extra disc that was full of bonus shit.
Yeah.
Like that's
God,
where
I was such a sucker. We could go on and on about that, so I'm not even going to.
Yeah, don't go into that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, how we were talking about Twitter.
Yeah.
Either last episode or a couple episodes ago. The poll thing doesn't work, obviously, on our Twitter. So I ex-nayed that. We're not doing that anymore. Still gonna link some stuff on the Twitter at Bacon and Naes. But I figured out through the Facebook group, you can run polls there.
Yeah.
Which I did.
And?
I'm going to give you the results of a poll we just did.
Now, the last poll came back a whopping 0 votes.
Yeah, exactly.
So anything, even a half vote.
Yeah.
Even a pride flag vote is going to be.
We ended up getting 4 votes.
Hey!
Including me, not including you, because you didn't even vote. But it wasn't really a question for you. It was a question about you.
Well,
so,
I'm just terrible at being social on media.
Mm-hmm.
I forget about it, honestly, at times.
Yeah, and that's, I've
gone
just
my whole life without it, and then all of a sudden I get one, and then, now I'm...
Yeah, well, for the podcast purposes, you should check on it once in a while.
I should, you're right. I will get on that.
The poll that I posted up, after listening to episode 93, the Cozumel Crafts and Your Criminal Neighbors episode,
yeah.
Should Jimmy return the object he found? Now, the object in question, of course, is the Cozumel smoking device for whatever substance you may choose, meth,
spice.
The answers that I posed were no, he should use it for the good of mankind, or yes, it is the right and just thing to do. Coming in with 3 votes, including mine, no, he should use it for the good of mankind.
Okay.
Let's see. In the comments, Albert asked us to post a picture, which we did, of the Cosmo pipe, so you can check that out if you haven't already. Jordan of the High Files podcast
of course,
also suggested that it should automatically be donated to the High Files podcast. So I believe that is up to you whether or not you want to do that, but I think it's a good idea.
That is for the betterment of mankind.
It really is.
So Jordan, that might actually happen.
It should happen.
I should definitely not do it at Light the Fuse in front of his family and be like,
oh,
here you go.
Definitely don't do that.
Here you go.
Yeah, this is underground stuff. This is also going on YouTube. Maybe I'll chop that portion out. Maybe not. Anyway.
Really, it's...
I can do editing. I'm not great at it. Yeah. But it's not really necessary. We didn't say
Very
anything.
visible jump take. You're
right.
Just bam, bam. There it is. Jump cut is what I meant, not take.
Jump take. What about a hot take? That's your hot take on that issue. Anyway,
as long as it's not a hot cake.
Another thing I wanted to what were you gonna say? No.
As long as it's not a hot cake.
Oh, hot cake.
That's a throwback.
Oh yeah, and that's of the things that you can get at McDonald's breakfast, I'm not gonna say it's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll agree.
Well, I just...
How long has it been since you had McDonald's breakfast, and then we'll move on quickly from this conversation?
Honestly, every bit of 3+ years.
That's good. That's really good.
It's probably been as long since I've had McDonald's in general.
Yeah.
You would never notice,
yeah.
But it's been that long since
I'll get it in a pinch, but it's pretty awful food. So anyway, Moving on to more important things. Tim posted a photo in the Facebook group yesterday.
I did see this because I believe I commented on this.
Well, we did mention that Tim had Zunes.
Yes.
He had
and mini disc player.
Yeah,
we didn't know he had mini disc.
I knew he had one Zune at least.
Uh-huh.
Turns out he had 2 Zunes. Which is funny because on another podcast they call a listener Timmy Two Zoons. So he's the Bizarro Timmy Two Zoons, I guess.
Yeah, it's a new name.
And then also he has a mini disc player with extra mini discs.
Yeah, I guess those were the rewritable ones.
I don't know. We'll have to,
because I didn't see like cases because they came in.
Well, I'm looking at it now, and they look like the CDRs basically, but smaller. So good on you, Tim. We appreciate the participation in the podcast listeners group. I would expect none the less.
If I'm not mistaken, Tim,
I would expect no less is what I should have said. I said I would expect none the less, which doesn't make any sense. Go ahead.
Totally made me lose my train of thought there.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was going to say, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Tim also, his family was the proud owner of an Amigo computer system.
Yeah.
So Tim is very good at awesome yet failed tech.
Yeah.
I just think Tim is just like, he loves tech so much that
he just has everything.
Yeah.
I want to show the watchers his.
It just goes back to that silver spoon in his mouth.
Well,
and
he is playing
somewhere else.
He is he is playing Dungeons and Dragons with his parents, so maybe he's buttering them up so that so he could get more technology from them.
Maybe.
Or they're buttering him up so they can get his technology.
Or maybe he's.
I think the goal of this game though is technology, right?
He is Overlord, correct?
Well, I mean, I don't call him Overlord anymore. I don't think he made me call him that for a while.
Well, the reason I say that is because maybe he's got this plan of like world domination, and his parents are just like, yeah, sure, we'll play D&D with you. Just don't wipe us out whenever you decide to take the world over. So.
Well,
it's that Columbine strategy.
Whoa, wow.
Oh, hey.
It got dark really quickly in here. I honestly think that the Onyx Edge, the goal of the company, the mission statement, if you will, is world domination. And Tim is behind all of that. I have no part in it. I'm just a podcaster. Listen, some people have ulterior motives. Moving on to our next bit of business. People have been wondering. Everybody's asking questions.
Are they?
People are asking each other, not even to us or to me or to you, separately from each other.
Yeah.
It's talk on the street, right?
What is that, scuttlebutt?
Scuttlebutt.
Yeah.
What's happening is people are wondering, Bacon and Naes is about to hit episode 100.
Good time for me to have jumped on at this point.
Exactly. You jumped on like within 90.
Thank you for that one.
So you get to join in this fun occasion. Everybody knows episode 50. I made some pretty embarrassing confessions.
I wouldn't say it was that bad.
Let's not get into it here. If you want to go check out episode 50, go ahead and check that out in the back catalog. What we're going to talk about now in tease is episode 100. And episode 100 is going to be a special one. I will not be making confessions, but it seems we have compiled a lot of ham and eggers.
Yes.
And if you haven't listened or watched the show before, ham and eggers in wrestling speak is a jabroni. And in wrestling speak, a jabroni is a less than worthful person, a not very good individual.
Did some research on that too.
Yeah.
And it's not just wrestling that uses that term. It's kind of crazy.
Jabroni?
No, ham and egger.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Even like in golf they use that phrase, which is really odd. But we're sticking with wrestling.
Yes, I got it from JR. So
yeah, we are sticking.
I mean, if there's no more wrestling aficionado than JR Jim Ross, I show me who it is because I don't know.
Not only does he have the sweetest the sweetest of things to say on the mic.
Yeah.
He also has the sweetest of barbecue sauces. Which I've never tried.
JR'sBarbecue.com. He calls it the world's loneliest website.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is, but
I'm sure.
Listen, we're not here to talk about how sad Jim Ross is. He's certainly not a ham and egger.
No.
But we have compiled plenty of them over the course of whenever Bacon and Naes did the switch over. Whenever Bacon and Naes officially started.
Right.
Is when we started doing ham and eggers. So, we have all these ridiculously bad individuals. What has to happen with them, you may ask?
I was actually about ready to ask you.
Well, what happens is they must battle to the death.
Battle Royal style.
Yeah, sort of.
This ain't no over the top.
It's actually not a battle royal. It's more of a tournament, which is what I was getting to.
I was trying to keep it in wrestling terms.
It's cool.
But I guess a tournament is wrestling terms. So.
Yes, we are doing a 16-man tournament of the choicest of ham and eggers. We're calling it the inaugural Scramble Mania.
Welcome to Scramble Mania.
That's right. We even, thanks to the wonderful art of Mr. Jimmy Lopez, we have created a wonderful tournament board, and I'm going to show it to the camera here. There you have the Scramble Mania logo and the conferences, which are Western. I'm hoping the camera gets this. I'm just holding this up. Hoping. And Bestern. Now, one last look. That's not even on camera, probably.
No,
Here we go.
Mic stand's probably definitely getting in the way of that one.
Scramble Mania. That's right. And let's see. Scramble Mania is going to be amazing. This is just a tease. We're going to cut off video now to hear just a few of the names that will be involved in the very first inaugural
Scramble Mania.
You're going to have to go and listen to the podcast. So, good day, YouTube. Say goodbye, Jimmy.
Hasta la fuck off.
Oh, wow. That was
kind of
unnecessary. Yeah. And see you in the audio or something like that.